Yawn. Good morning. Let's get to work. Okay, let's see. There's home. Screen. That works. I really should check this stuff out before I get going. Good. Look, it even focuses. Barely. Okay, good. I got some, got a sack of foreigns to go through. You can pick these up for, 20 bucks. Got a bunch of foreigns to play with. I thought I'd grab some because, well, we haven't given a whole lot of attention to foreign coins. People send them in. SJ had that big batch. We're going to be giving those away over time. But I thought I'd get some just to see what's in there, huh? Gosh, you got all kinds of stuff. What you got here? 25 centavos. It's round with some odd sides. Let's get a card here and set that on and see what we got here. Because, man, there's so much more diversity besides just U.S. coins. Let's have a look here. Where are you? Get a cat here in here? See, you get a cat here and the mouse, and that's all over, man. Okay, where is it? Oh, Lincoln's here. Good. Now we can get to work. There's Cindy. Yeah, I was watching Rob's show for a little bit. Watched SJ's show for couldn't hear SJ, so I just chatted. What do you got here? This one is made upside down. 1995. Brazil. They still got money in Brazil? I thought they were imploding right now. It's got that simple relief design, just the outline. And how many was that? 25 cents? 25 somethings. 25 tacos. Oh, centavos. Oh, there's people with silver topaz. Libinco. Hi, Libinco. There we go. Now, you can check these as well for die varieties. What do you got here? That looks to be a scratch. That goes across the rim. I'm going to need a pointy stick. Where do they go? There's one. Yellow bar. Yeah, right in here you got a scratch. See how it goes across the rim? See, the die comes up to the rim and may actually offer some relief on the rim. But if it goes across the rim, you can figure that's just a scratch. But you can check these for die varieties, errors, the whole bit. Remember, a lot of the world is, well, broke. They have different forms of government, different economic systems. Some people can't afford coins. They just can't afford it. I mean, living on $3, $4, $5 a day, that's good money over there, which is why it's so hard to, keep manufacturing here when you can make it so cheap over there. Here's Chelsea. So you got these vast populations without, disposable income, that without discretionary income that they can afford to invest in coins. Or, geez, what do you got here? I think I've got some, just a little more die inside the 9. You see this bit of extra? I want to set that aside and have a look at that with a loupe. So as a result, there aren't that many collectors on these foreign coins. A lot of times you have much lower mintages. I was looking at the mintages on those Hong Kong nickels. They are just cool as can be, I tell you. Rob's sleepwalking. I was just watching Rob's show. He had some neat stuff there. So you can oftentimes find die varieties on these foreign coins that, there's no record of them. Although the face value is oftentimes skewed because they got no economy. It doesn't translate well to the U.S. Their currency's been devalued. A lot of times you can find these things, and yeah, they are quite rare because there aren't collectors for them. Geez, you can get Hong Kong nickels, I mean, for a quarter, 50 cents. It's the shipping that kicks it. Geez, it's $3.50 for shipping for a 15-cent coin. Well, I'm going to see what I can do to put together a bunch of Hong Kong nickels over time. We saw one of these in SJ's batch. What's the country on this? It's 100 lira. That's kind of nifty. What do you got in here? Is that a design issue, or do we have something going on the periphery of the die? I think that's what it is, because it's not a repeating pattern. Some of these foreign coins, you get these bits around the edges. Let's see if we can show this up right in here. Okay, what is it? Is it part of the design? We had that Canadian nickel that had the Morse code around there. That was kind of neat. But when I see something like this, is this a design element, or is it an issue with production? And I look for, does it repeat? Right? Does this section here match this section down here? And this does not seem to be repeating. So this is probably just some stress on the die, cause some wrinkling. And Rob just had that penny with all kinds of little die chips all around the letters. Well, the letters on the die are sunken, so that little bit between the letter and the edge of the die is very, very weak. It's a thin piece of metal sticking up on the die. Where's my Play-Doh? That'll settle it. So they're easy to break off. There we go. I need a die. What do we got that's handy? I still don't have something. I really need to get my act together here. All right. Where's that tuna can? All right. Oh, wait. I'm not ready. These impromptu shows, I don't have a thing. What's going on? You should see my hand over here right now. All right, 1 minute. Let me get back to this. I got to reset something. Let's deactivate that. Chelsea, you can't go to bed. We're just getting started. Oh, is Rob going to bed? Reactivate. Okay, I've lost the camera. Deactivate. Reactivate. Okay, let's follow it. Follow the cord. Huh. Let's see what this does. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Come over here. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Jiggle the wire. We get no little blue light. Oh, has it finally crapped out? Oh, good, I get a new camera. I hate this camera. Let's press this button and see if we can activate it again. Ah, there it is. Hello. There. Here's my Play-Doh, see? Okay, we take the Play-Doh, find the tuna can. Here it is. There we go. Make a die. Perfect. All right. Make it round. Do. So, when you have these little letters right by the edge, right? Where's that coin we had? That Italian 100 liras, which I'm going to guess is probably worth about a penny. Right around the edge where the letters are, in particular, you got very little bit of space. On the die, if the letters are raised on the coin on the die, they're going to be depressed. Here's the letter L. Yeah, everybody writes Liberty on their coins. And here's we'll do a T. And we'll try to make it bigger so you can see it. There's a T, kinda. That's nothing to do with it. That's nothing like a T. But here, between the top of the letter and the edge of the die, that's just a little bit of raised bit. So, let's say the machinery holding the die is a little weak, a little worn out. Where's that die? There we go. There's a die. You'll see on the edge of it, you see a flat spot on the die. And that's called a Woodruff key. Here's something I can write on. What's this say? 1865. All right. Oh, that's that crap I bought from, what's his name? Lemon. Yeah. Oh, here it is, matter of fact. Where'd it go? There's that 1865. That's gorgeous. I like that. Okay, you have a Woodruff key, and what a Woodruff key does is hold a round piece in a round hole. So I've got a hole, right, that I want to put a shaft into. That's my shaft, right? On the shaft that's going in, I want a flat edge, right? So inside, I've got that secondary bit, and I got a flat edge over here. So that in the shaft, I can cut a section out and insert what's called a Woodruff key, right? And the Woodruff key is rectangular, fits up, abuts this this flat section on the die, and you can hold that in with a screw over here. Just tighten that screw, right, and drive it in, and that's going to hold that thing firmly without rotating inside a hole. But what if that screw gets a little loose right here? What if that gets a little wiggly or backs out just a bit? Then this die can wiggle, right? Instead of going straight up and down or whatever it's doing, it can wiggle. And if something like this wiggles and it's going downward, right, I can have one edge, whatever, impacting the planchet first, right? So if I've got a little bit of metal on the edge, and I come down at an angle and, you know, impact the planchet first, it'll straighten out, I'm sure. But if I impact that first, over time, I can start to see some peripheral die damage. That's what's going on. That's what's going on here. Oh, wait, I've got some examples here. Where are those? Ooh, I got these. Ed Meisner sent these in. I've been meaning to get to them. So here I got a die chip over some letters on a nickel. And it's good looking too. So every coin produced, once that die has taken on these aberrations, every coin produced by that die is going to show the same darn thing. So Cuts on Coins has a listing of some of these. Where's the scope? There you go. That's it. There, right there. Right up at the letters B, a little bit on E, R, T. Those are little die chips. Little tiny ones, especially above the R. It's perfect. Just that bit of stress between that little edge of the letter to the edge of the die, because the die goes to the rim. The die does not create the rim. And that's what's going on here. Sometimes you'll see it on different coins. Where'd that big Italian go? Right there. Where it can create, oh, these little oddities on the edge. I call it the edge effect, because you get this on a lot of coins. Right? You get these little ripples, for example. Of course, you can't see it now. You get these funny little wiggle marks. Maybe it's been taking a bump. Maybe it's a result of flow lines. But you see this a lot. Okay, well, pick it out if you like. It's fun. Cindy, I sent you a message on Facebook, says Chelsea. Oh, Lemon's here. Oh, we're just talking about you. Nothing good, I'm sure. Any rumors you may have heard are true. I'm good. I'm thinking about coins or dreaming about them. I don't know if I'm asleep or awake. Coffee up. That's all you got to do. Look me up on Facebook. Yeah, we're just talking about that. You know, we haven't taken this and put it under the scope. It's that coin Lemon sent. Oh, God. I don't know how much I paid, but, dude, it's freaking nuts. Look at this. We're going to have to zoom out just a little. Oh, there's a show all by itself. Long anchor doubling. Getting this to focus. I'm getting ready for a whole new bunch of equipment, I'm sure of it. Come on. Check out this engine. Full Liberty. Got a few contact marks. Got a little bit of issue over here in the rim, which is a result of the collar. There you go. And you got some long anchor doubling around some of these letters. There you go. See the M? But the color on this is wonderful. Check this out. It's one of the most colorful Indians I have right now. Isn't that pretty? Lemon had that, and I had to take it from him. Damn, that is nice. Yeah, that came from Lemon. Look, he even sent his ID. He shows that at bars, and they let him right in. Oh, you can go ahead. You're all right. You're 21. You're 21. Go ahead. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, wait a minute. There. Okay. Then you get Longacre doubling. You're going to find this on a lot of coins, especially in the late, 1850s and 60s, 70s, when Longacre was the guy up at the, he was the man up at the mint. You see the F? Perfect. Perfect. Huh? Now this is a result of die production, the way they made the dies. Where's that die? Okay. Oh, we're going to have to show this. This is a demonstration all by itself. I'll have to make a complete show about this. Longacre wanted these dies to last because, well, it was his thing. You take the die, no wait, let's say this is the master hub, no, the working hub, and that's the working die. You get the masters, then you get the workers. The master hub makes a master die makes the working hub makes working die. So that each progression, you get, multiply. You can make 100 dies or 1,000 dies from a master, a working hub. So Longacre, you take his hub, drive it into the die, right? Of course, you get the impression, which you can't see here. I'm going to need something else. I'm going to need fresh Play-Doh. Yeah, that's it. Was that one I found that I missed? Oh, the penny? Okay, there. Now I can take that and I can create my die. Now, what Longacre did, he found you could drive the hub into the die. I need a hammer. What do we got? Ah, a hammer. Perfect. And then he'd wrap the darn thing to give it an extra bit. And what that wrapping did, I mean, they would take a hammer and slam it, right? And what that did was leave a secondary impression, which you get right here around these letters. That is the cause of Longacre doubling. I can't point to nothing where it, see this little bit? It's kind of, it is doubling, but it's Longacre doubling. It's a result of the way those dies were produced by Longacre and his guys, because he had some goons. I'm in bed. So it's not a DDO. It kind of is. It's Longacre doubling. It's sort of made because the hub went into the die a second time, but it's the way it was. They did it on all the dies. Kind of neat. You get it all the time. Give me another Longacre coin. What do we got around here? What do we got? Oh, I bet you I got some 2 cents here. What's this? Here's a 2. I'm going to have to slide all these coins off. Let's see if we can find some on this guy. A lot of times you'll find it on the 2 centers. This is kind of wore out. Okay, Flying Eagle cents, 2 cents, some of those golds. Let's see. I'm not going to find it. I won't find it right now because I'm looking for it. You know, I can't find a screwdriver when I'm looking for one, and here's one right here. Right? I'll set this down right here, trip over it for 3 months, and when I need it, it'll be gone. Yeah, I'll stick it in that box of pennies. But you do find Longacre doubling a lot. 3 centers, replete with Longacre doubling. No added value. Most coins produced while Longacre was a master of the mint will exhibit the Longacre doubling. That's why they call it that. But there are other double dies out there which are, as a result of the die going in or the hub going in and being shifted. The Longacre doubling is being, because it was smacked an extra time. And what that does, where'd that example go? What the whole point of the Longacre doubling does is help that die last longer, because you have effectively a little step for that metal to go in and out of those devices. Right? Now, what's that look like? What else does that look like? That looks like die deterioration. It's just a little step. That little corner, right, where the field steps into the E, for example, well, you got a little, makes it easy. It's a kinder, gentler device here. But that's what long anchor doubling is. There's this L. It took me forever when I was a kid to find the L because my coins back then were so darn wore out. Dude, you couldn't find the frickin' Indian head. Come on. It's the cat. There you go. And you find it on the back as well. I'm going to flip that over. See if I can get it out of the holder here. Well, I got foam. Maybe I can pry it out. There. And I take away one side of the holder. Okay, let's see. Let's look for it. What do you got? You got a lot of the dentals. Long anchor doubling. Not so much on the internal devices. Oh, a little bit on the leaf, on the bottom of the bow. How about the letters here? Just a hair, just a bit. Not so much, but it's a, you know, you're going to see it on the outer edges the most. Boy, this one's in great shape. There it is. Okay. Trying to fix the damn printer. Mine decided to get frigged up today. That really bothered me. You know, you put the paper in and it prints starting at the top. But this one, it decided, I'm just going to start, you know, 3/4 of an inch down. What's my top margin? Come on. Third world troubles. Alrighty. So I thought I'd look at these, let me get that in. There you go. That's in a coin tame. Well, I don't know the exact name, but that's one of the round holders. I like the square holders because around here, if it rolls, it's going into that duct on the floor. All right, the square, they don't roll. They clunk. You should do this more often. I like this, very educational. I like to learn more about coins. I like coins. I have some coins. I keep them on the fridge. I'd like to have more. I'm on my phone. Get off the phone! What are you doing? Jeez. There you go. But those are kind of neat because you got hard protection, and your more valuable coins step up to you know, the extra 50 cents. You got the little ones. These are okay. Oh my God, Jesus! You got these, and they're all well and good. They're 8 cents a piece. You know, you want to protect a $5 coin, it's an 8-cent investment. It's not too bad. Let me tuck that in here. You know, you got a $70 coin. A little more protection is more desirable. This is probably, you know, 40 or 50 bucks. I'd have to look it up. But these are 50 cents, and they will take some pounding, right? Give it some protection, those better coins. Did you just wake? I got up a couple times today. I've been up and down. My throat's clearing up. But mostly I've been napping all week. But I had to catch up on packaging some stuff. I thought I'd eat because I ain't eating all week. I don't charge you for that. Oh, God love you. I'll save it and send it back. We got the, well, here's a proof. I got these from Lemon. These are delightful. What'd I pay for these? Like $1? Where'd my notes go? $4. And this, I thought I would use these in conjunction with CJ's holders, right? And, of course, those babies, and put together a set where the proofs are in CJ's holders. Do I have a New Jersey? No, New Jersey isn't one of the top 5. But, you know, I want to show a few things. How to crack a slab open, right? How to use CJ's stuff. How to put together, you know, your own little set in your own way. I'm impaired. There. And, you know, just generally have fun. CJ has his own holders. You didn't see that? He does 3D printing, right? You got these holders. Now, the inside of that, that's a piece of foam. Where's, do I have one open? I'm sure I do. Where's my cutter? Here's one. And I'm just going to cut that piece of tape. There you go. You take it open. These are standard 2x2 holders, right? They fit in your standard 2x2 boxes, which I'm sure I have one here somewhere. There you go. All right, any of your 2x2 boxes, they'll fit right in, just like that. Nice, perfect size. When they open up, let's see, there's a little wedge, a little spot on the side where you can't see it, but I can put something pointy in there, like say a dime or what have you, Hong Kong nickel, and I can open that up. There's that piece of foam. I don't want to get my fingers all over there because, you know, the coin's going to be there, but that's just a piece of foam. Okay. Different companies make them different ways. They're black, they're white, they got side you can write on. Have I got one here? I'm sure I do, but I'm not going to. Look at this. This is a heap. This is stuff I just have to find out what it is, where it needs to go. So CJ created these because he's getting crazy with this 3D printing thing, see? There you go. So you get the shape of New Jersey, and that's actually recessed, and the quarters fit in perfectly. And you see that both sides, right? You got 3D printing, so if you have your own company, right, you can write your own company name on there. And he sized them to fit perfectly in these holders. Huh? Now that's creative. What color you like? Is that right? Is it fitting? I think I got it. It's a little off. Yeah, depending left or right. There you go. So you get rid of the unsightly black. And which way's up? Turn it 90 degrees. And you have that. Ta-da! Now you lay out all your coins like this, and you got, you know, your own collection in your own design, because he can design this any way you like. Right? You want the coin up here to the right, and your name over here in blue. He's a genius at that sort of thing. But he's got all the states. There's a whole pile of them here somewhere. Somewhere in the desk is a box this big. Yeah, here's one. That's CJ. There. And you got, I mean, every state out there. Pick your state. Connecticut. There's a shape of Connecticut. Georgia. If you get that in your mind. What am I setting this on? All of them. What's this next one? New Jersey. Right. Pennsylvania. See the shape? Isn't that neat? I gotta take the string out of here. What's this one? Delaware. That's over here on the left. West Virginia. What's this one? You can look at the shape. What's that one? Looking at the shape, that's South Carolina. He's got his little brand in the back. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Please give me a wrench for a minute so I can put a link to the shirts. Lemonhead is selling, ready, his own style of stuff. He's got these halter tops that say Lemonhead. They're really cute. Yeah. Let's see, add moderator. There you go. Okay, go with it. I gotta find my way back now. So that's what he's doing. You got all these channels, and we got the channel directory so you can check out all these channels. No two are alike. Everybody has their own thing, and that's CJ's thing. He does 3D printing. If you have something, you know, you would like made, a prototype for something, get a hold of CJ, and he can do everything from design of the mold to production of a prototype. Really cool stuff. You want to make your own coin? He can do that. Okay, let's see. Where were we? We were talking about, okay, this needs a home. Where'd that holder go? Here's one. Where'd the holder with the words on it go? Well, that's gone forever. What's this? Some pennies. Well, we'll just leave that out. I had a holder with the description of that nickel. And oh, here it is. There. I've learned I have to put this stuff away because I pull it out, show it off, talk about it, and then pull out something else. And, you know, the first 20 items are still in place. And, well, that's how I form these heaps. There. All right. So far, out of all these coins, because I got like 100 of them, we looked at 2. Like? Not like. Oh, I definitely like their halter tops. I think that they are truly unique and interesting and new. I bet you that's French. French, you got this chick. She's changed over the years. Let's have a look at what we got here. Yeah, she's definitely she is looking different. 1955, Lira, L50, that's Italian. Okay, France has the chick with the hammer forged thing. Italy has the guy. What's R? Name a city in Italy with R, which could be a mint. Rome? Hey, you never know. Okay, we got the ambiguous guy or girl. Long hair. That's a dude. No, that's Italian Anna. See, Italy, Anna. That's Italian Anna. Republica. Lick. That's about very fine, I'd say. Yeah. Okay, what's this thing? It's a 10 papas, para. Let's look at it. 10, that's an easy one. I got a pi, so I'm looking at Greek. P, alpha, rho, alpha is para. 1981. Para. It's a paras. Par. Now that letter on the end is Cyrillic. So I'm going to think Romanian or one of those, you know, Transylvania places. It is. Are you ready? S-Th-R. Slither? I don't know what the heck that's. I think it's Jugoslavian. There we go. Yeah. Cyrillic letter takes some the Latin letters. It takes on some Greek letters. It has some letters that are rather unique to its own culture there. Like this thing. It's kind of like a theta, right? This is more like a gamma. Pi, but this guy's got a hook. You get this thing, the backwards N. Okay. All kinds of stuff out there. Uke. It's a Yucca slave. It's 10 paras from when? 1981. This is probably worth like nothing. Before the breakup. The face value on these is very low, but you get so much variety in some of these thorns. This is Bolivares. So where's that one from? South America, Bolivia, up there in the mountains. Yep, but don't forget to check these out for dye varieties because you're going to find them. Bolivia, these people live on, you know, $2 a day and they eat like snakes and stuff. Coin's in great shape because nobody spent it. They couldn't afford, you know, 20 bolivars. Libertador. And you get these weird things. What is this? What do you suppose that is? Some sort of mint mark. That's Larry. That's Larry. Yep. Oh no, it's Barry. I thought it was Larry. Good looking fellow, that Barry, huh? Anything in there? Oh, they got the accent aigu. Something you don't get on most U.S. coins and accents. Then you get this thing. What is? It's almost this Aztec Mayan sort of thing. It's like a Mayan Illuminati eye. Delta Phi. I was Delta Chi. Was the chapter no, it was Delta Phi. Alpha Chi Rho. I was a crow back in high school. Yeah, we took Kai and Row, just blurred it together because you're drunk, and it's Crow. We were the Crow House. This is Barry Manilow. That's right, on the 20 Bolivar coin. Looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any evidence of doubling or Longacre doubling. What do we got here? I'm going to give that some more attention on the side of that. That's probably flat shelf mechanical doubling. Because, you know, you're slamming the dies into these coins, and they can, you know, wiggle a little bit. Excuse me. Here's another 20. Here's another 20 Bolivar Larry. What you got here, Larry? What's the date on this one? Barry. Is there a date on this one? 2002. The first one was 2002. I've been cheated. Oh man, I want to do it. I wanted 100 different coins. What you got here? Fox. Bolivares. There you go. Hopefully I don't have any more of those. 3, 4. Oh, I'm writing a harshly worded letter to this guy. Here's a bimetal. Here's a bimetal coin. Now these are done in 2 parts, right? To produce the outer ring and then produce the inner planchet. This is a euro, maybe. It's an Italian Anna, but the inside is just nasty. The outside, I'm gonna guess that's aluminum. You get some braille work up there. I'm guessing the outside is aluminum on this 500 lira, and you got copper or brass or something reactive on the inside. Let's see if we can see anything on that. That's what you get. Yeah, this is poisoned. Well, that's Barry again, isn't it? What's Barry doing in Italy? Barry got around. The chicks love Barry. Now, that's just kind of a mess. But I've got dark and I've got the bright of the aluminum. This is a hard one to photograph over here. There you go. You have trouble with your camera, give it a tilt. It changes the angle of the light. If it's really bright, it sends it off to a different direction. 1983, and what you got here? There's a guy singing. You get a monument. You get some wheat. Probably a low denomination coin. There's the R again. Remember that from the other coin? I bet you that's Rome. Yeah. Anyway, when it comes time to make the coins, they press the 2 together and mint them right there. And I bet you that's Braille. What it says, I don't know. How about a guess of, say, 500? I bet you that says 500. Beats me. Here's a good one. It's a new penny. England. And let's see if we can find a date. Di Grazia Regina Fire Department, 1971. Lizzie, too. There she is. New penny. British. Of course, you got the portcullis here. One penny. Oh, good. That's a good one. I like that one. What's that one? Here. Oh, no, that's a Russian chick. That's a Yugoslavian chick again. There's a little one. What's this little one? It's a Latvia. Oh, cool. You got any Latvian coins from a few years ago? Latvijas. Latvia. That's up around, it's above Estonia. What's this say? What's this say? Centimes. 2 centimes. 2 cents. You get a square. You got the McDonald's arches. Oh, it's a diamond. What do you got? Reeded edge? That's a small thing. Sounds like zinc, doesn't it? Yeah. Nobody's using good metal anymore. French! French! Here she is. No, she's not hitting something with a hammer. That's Philippines with the girl with the hammer, I bet you. Okay, these are... this is a good design. It's akin to the Walking Liberty design. We got one of those around here somewhere. Except she's instead of doing the ladylike thing, she's holding. Where are you? She's holding some olive leaves. There's a Walking Liberty design. Of course, you see that. That's on an eagle. But it's a good pose for a chick on a coin. I need to scratch my nose. Give me something. So I talk and it vibrates. There. And I got these really long nose hairs. Yeah, that's what that is. What she got in her hand there? What you got in the bag, little girl? We will never know. It's 1 franc. Okay, liberty, liberté. So liberty, égalité, industry, and fraternity, brotherhood. And while we're here, let's look at this bit of trench. It looks to be a trench around the letters. Now, some places will put a bit of a trench. You'll see it on some U.S. coins. There's like a trench around it, and that also helps preserve the die life. It's like the opposite of Longacre doubling. There you go. That's an actually embedded trench right beside the design. So this is up, and that's down a little, and then the field is up above that little trench. Okay, what's that? Olives? It's either olives or bowl. I'm not sure which. No matter. We'll set that over here. Here's a big one. What you got in a big one? I can't even see it. 50. Portuguese. Get any Portuguese coinage? What you got on a Portuguese? Is that a boat? A boat or a trout or something? That's a boat. Thin little thing for its size. On the back you got. Some of these coins you see a repeating pattern of designs. Now if we can get that shield, you'll be able to look at that shield. It has these 5 dots in them. And that will help you identify Portugal coins. Because a lot of Portuguese coins will have that, right? The dice, they call it. It's not really dice. It's their coat of arms of the nation, or the royalty. Are they still a monarchy, or have they come around? Yep. 88. I bet you that's a 1988. Yep. I once knew a girl from Lisbon. You guys fill in the next line. We'll make a lyric on a Portuguese 20 escudos, 50 escudos. And there are supposedly a republic. Okay. So why the coat of arms if you're a republic? Okay, something just carries over, I'm sure. We got In God We Trust. All right, we got, to get fishes. Oh, this is a cool coin, fishes. Not sure what this is, bait. Bait for the fishes. I guess they caught so many fishes, they threw the bait in the air. There's the boat. And their flag is on fire. Big keel. It won't steer you wrong. Fishies. Another little one. Oh. Oh. Here's a neat one. Check this out. It's British, right? 1971. 1971. I'm going to have to pull this out real quick. My last one. Well, I have one that I'm keeping. But here's the same darn thing, only bigger. It's a British halfpenny. New halfpenny. Scope. There it is. So there's a 1967, and that's bigger than a quarter. That's the one Lemon sent. We've been giving them away. We'll give it away this last one. Sunday. And that's a new penny. Nope. Ready? Half. That's a half penny. And that's her old half penny. So from the boat to the crown, that's a tiny little thing. Well, that's cool. You finally out? Jeez, we've been giving them away for weeks. So that's like the last one. We'll have to make that special. Because, I mean, look at the color on that, first off. Right? She's bright. She is red, red or reddest. There's the one that's been circulating. Yeah. What's this one? That's going to be, it's not, it's two birds. Now I'm thinking German. Bank. I can't see it. If it's not German, it'd be like Polish or something. Bank. Pokin. Posin. Russian. That's a Russian coin. Okay. O. Birth. Rubles. Maybe. Jeez. Give me Greek. I can read that. Rubles. That's a ruble. Now, I understand this is good for about, like, you know, you got a ruble. You want to spend it, you can buy like a slice of bread. They'll take a loaf of bread. They got it right there, and then we'll slice it in front of you. Here you go. Here's your slice of bread. That's what a ruble will buy. That was 20 years ago. I doubt it'll buy anything nowadays. Here's Lizzie. 1971. And it's two. Two what? 2 pence. That's why their halfpence went so bad. This thing is not 4 times the size of that halfpenny. Got some lovely feathers in her cap. And it says Vin Diesel. No, wait. Ich dien. Why would it say ich dien? I dien. This looks to be German writing. Well, no matter. They were all inbreds back then. All them royal families. What you got here? Ho Chi Minh. Here he is. Now, somebody said this is Thailand. Great pattern on here. Well, it's good for one. One whatever. Could be Chinese, could be Thailand, could be Myanmar, could be Siam, could be Korea. I will never know. You know, these things cost 20 cents a piece. You get 100 of them. It ain't worth my time to figure it out. It's, okay, we got K, Kappa, Omega, Con. You got S, that's a sigma, is the E, right? Follow me on this. There's the, that's, Con, that's an S, not an E. T, A, N, T, I, N, O, S. Konstantinos, right? Over here you got Kappa, Alpha, Nu, Alpha, Rho, Theta, Sigma, Canarths, because that's an R, Rho, and the H is a TH sound, because it's a theta. Canarths. So there he is, Konstantinos Canarths. What's the back say? 1976. Aha! Perfect. I've been hoping to see one of these. Okay, D is a delta. That's a D. The P, that's actually a rho. It's pronounced R. That's in Greek letters. This is an alpha. See, the hook is bigger. That's a font style. So D, R, A. X, that's a chi. CH would be the pronunciation. M is mu, M. And the theta, this is a drachmas. It's a drachma, 1 drachma. Is the anglicized. Okay. E is epsilon, lambda, theta, nu, iota, kappa, theta. This will be L,
Elfnix, something like that. Okay, follow the next. Delta, Theta, Mu, Omicron, Kappa, Rho, Alpha, Tau, Iota, Alpha. So we've got Dithmok, Ratia. Ready? Democratia. And this would be, I betcha, the Hellenic Republic. That's what that is. Greece. It's tough, but you can figure this stuff out. Never heard the Transylvania bit. Oh, they're out there. They got the Transylvanian coins. Got a couple of teeth on them. Got some really hot chicks. Française. It's that French chick. Does that look anything like a peace dollar? I got one here. What does that remind you of? If that was an English coin. Yeah. If that was an English coin, would it be reminiscent of this? The hair flowing back. That's a peace dollar. They got some interesting themes. Check out the hat. All right. Regular, simple leather cap. The top folded forward. What you got here? Simple. No, I need a Morgan for that. I just had one. Simple leather cap, right, with the top folded forward. That's a Phrygia cap. It's a symbol of a republic. And there it is, Republique of France. And that's, her name is La Griffoul. What the heck is that? It's a weird looking chick, man. 20 centimes, 1994. Is that a bee? Bugs in the wheat. Liberty Industry. Now, oh, this is wonderful. This is perfect. Check this out. This is the designer's name. I don't know, Antoine, pick Alex, Gideon. They put their entire name on the coin. Give me a wheat penny. Here's one. That's not it. Here's a shiner. This one's been cleaned. When Brenner came over, now he had studied over in Lithuania. Right? Remember how you had the VDB on the early 1909s? You get this space here between the stems and the bottom. Right? The stem and the bottom. They had to spank him and make him change the design to just include his initials, because he had Victor David Brenner across this entire space. Because European metal designing, it is common practice to include your entire name. I bet you didn't know that one. That's why this space, that's why the wheat design worked out so well for him. It gave him a perfect template, a perfect spot to fill his whole name in. They said, no, we can't do that. You know, just your initials. And they did that, and people were saying, what's VDB mean? I don't know if I want to spend this. So they took it off. They spent it. Excuse me. I love that flavor. They took it off and later added it back in right under here. VDB. There you go. Because in 1913, the Buffalo nickel came out, and that had the F on there. 1916, you got the Mercury dime that's got, you know, AW, and the Walker. And so Victor says, hey man, I want my letters back on there too, because this is bogus. And they put it back on right here in a inconspicuous location. Victor had a head on him this big. Okay, that's that one. What's this next one? Same thing, only different. Same chick, same design, Francois. There she is, La Griffoul. And it's a 20. What was that last one? That was a 20. 1994. This is 67. All right. Looks like it's a high copper nickel coin. Taking on some coning. Alrighty. Same damn thing there. What's that little one? Oh, just one. One. What a dull design this one is. It's a 1 in a circle with 3 words that says it's a 1 in a circle. Oh, what a plain design. Well, why invest the money in such a small coin? It's a IB, and God knows what that means. What you got here? Name that country. No chrysanthemum. So I'm thinking this is probably Chinese or Korean or... Dude, I got no idea. Good luck on that. Korea? I think it's Southeast Asian. It could be Malaysia. It could be any of them places. What's this one? 20. No, instead of 20 bolivars, we get 10. There's Barry. Smaller one. 10 bolivars. Is that a turkey? 2002. What were those other ones? Those were 2002s. Now, somebody went traveling to Bolivia. There's another one. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 20s. How many of those I got? 6. Oh, I'm writing a harshly worded letter here. What's that one? I don't know what this one is. 10. Oh, look, it's cents. Name the country. It's got a boat. It's got 10 cents. It's 2009. I haven't seen the other side. How many guesses you want? Who is on the other side of this one? A chupacabra? Could be. I bet you that's Lizzie. There she is, the chupacabra. That's Lizzie. Elizabeth. The second. It's the second Elizabeth. Okay. Name that country. Philippines? No. I'm sure it's not the Philippines. The price should be on there. 15% off for 2 weeks. On the shirts or the halter tops? I'm thinking... Oh, you had me beat. I was thinking like Singapore or something. East Caribbean Sea states. What you got there? You got British Virgin Islands. And after my visit, they just call it the British Islands. And you got Antigua. Them places. I'm going down again October. What month is this? Let's see. July, August, September. About 3 months I'll be out to sea. Throwing up over the side of the boat. Yeah, like, took a cruise one time and we got so damn drunk. Man, we got just destroyed. We're on the back of the boat. Throwing up all across the world. Ultra Plus. I think it's a commercial for something. 5 pitas. Una Libra Grande. 1 big grandy. I don't know what the heck that means. Chew on raw ginger stick. Man, I like them ginger things. It's a Francisco Franco Cadillo de España por la Goda Dios. Dude, I got no idea what this is. Francisco Franco, Spain. Spain in 57. What were they doing in 57? I think they were making wine a lot. Let's try a big one. Oh, we got another one of them things. I bet you SJ got hers from the same spot I got these. here's $100 in Mexican, 1985. Now, what was it, 1983? Mexico devalued its currency terrifically. So this is the old peso. Who's that? Victor Karen. So this is worth about like a penny. Divide by 10,000 and you're pretty close. This is probably not worth a penny in U.S. That is a heck of a beer there, V. Yeah, that's Mexico. So that $1,000 coin, yeah, it's like, 8.5 cents. But it's a big fat coin. There you go. So I paid what, 20 cents for this? It's worth a fraction of that, 5%. I think I overpaid. That's okay. You can't get this stuff in pocket change very easily. Look at this one. Look at the size of that thing. Where's the dollar? Okay, it's the size of a half a freaking dollar. Copper. Oh, cool. That's a penny. I've been saying, you got that Britannia on the back of these British pennies. She's been in a wheelchair for 200 years, poor thing. Yeah, there's your wheelchair. No matter. We got better. One British. Oh, they got a lighthouse. They got water. 1966. Well, good. I'll probably hold on to that one. Yeah, I'm going to put that back here, as a matter of fact. And Hong Kong nickels, I'll hold on to those. 25 centavos, 2002. I'm going to look at this. I got some weirdness going on. The bottom of the A, bottom of the V. Does this look like dye deterioration? It kind of heads out from the center. Yeah, it kind of heads out from the center. It's over here. Okay, are they supposed to be split? All right, anybody know 25 centavos? Are they supposed to be split? Or did we just find something? I live like I'm 90, so probably so. I drive like I'm 90. Except I look over the steering wheel. My grandmother, when she was 90, of course she was kind of short. She's driving like this. She's looking through the steering wheel. The steering wheel's up here. Gotta turn left. And she turns and looks as she's turning. Usually people look and then turn. No, she just turns. Diodoro. Oh, I gotta change my name. Look at this guy. Got some stars. Got a big star. Oh, it's Brazil. Okay, I gotta look up the Brazilian 20 centavos and find out if there should be 2 stars here. Because that is clearly a split serif. Is it by design? I think it probably. Who knows? We'll get into that. Yes, DDO. You say that's a DDO? Is it supposed to be that way? Because that is a heck of a strong split. If that's a DDO, the guy making these dyes must have been hardcore into the tequila. Because he done screwed this up bad. But I don't have any splitting up here. Something as far off as that, I'd expect to see more in different areas of the coin. Am I seeing it? I don't know what the design's supposed to be like. Maybe. Okay, let's set that one aside. Clash, right at the 2. That looked like a contact mark. Okay, we've got a really hairy guy with a round head. Automatically, I'm going to think Greek. Hairy, big, round head. Oh, look, we got it. What do you got? Democritus. The Hellenic Democratia. Drachma. 10 drachmas. Drachmae. 10 drachma, 1992. Oh, look, they must have figured out nuclear power by then. It's that, or they've got a sea-going mine in a cage. What other stuff? Just passing through. We're just hanging out talking, Z. It's 5 in the morning. I got 30 other things I need to do, so let's look at these. Easty, Senti, Voberic, Easty, Estonia. We had that Latvian coin earlier. 20 cats. Hold your cat up, yeah, hold your cat up. Hold your cat high. 3 cats. 3 Estonian cats. Padre de la Patria. What's the Padre doing in 2000? Duarte. Where's Duarte from? It's a bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sides. Brazil? It's a peso. Dominican Republic. Oh, there it is. So that's half of that big island. What's the name of the island on the Dominican Republic shares with Haiti? What is the name of that? It's got a name, a whole place. It's Carl, Gustav, Sweden. There it is. Yeah, I had to get these from the same source as SJ, because we're getting a lot of the similar coins here. No matter. Somebody's going to get them. Here's one of those things. It's a euro penny. Stars are normal. Hispaniola. Correct, Mike White. Hispaniola. That is the whole island. And you can tell the difference between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Because right towards the middle of the island, you got, the fence. And on one side, there's no trees. Because they cut them all down to use as fuel. That's the Haiti side. That whole country is upside down, man. It's a castle. One what? 1 R. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a euro. A euro from who? Who's got the castle? I don't know my euros. Okay, where's the forint? Who makes the forints? BP, British Petroleum. There's 2 forints. Italy? Italy has the cattle? Yeah, I see the R. That's your giveaway. Where'd that one go? Yeah, that's got the R. I bet you that means Rome. I gotta find the right side so I can start reading. Oh, excuse me. 2001 Magyar. Koztars. Koztarsasasag. That's what it says. It says Magyar. Koztarsasasag. Sausage. Dude, I just want to get my Lincoln pennies back. I got Hungary. Okay. They got Costar sausages. It's a 1970 penny. Is that a rooster or some sort of mint mark? It's one rooster penny. It's a crown or something there. That looks like it's blemished. Juliana. Groningen, Netherlands. There she is. What are you wearing on your head, girl? I mean, come on. Netherlands, like the map of Copernicus stars or something. Here's a little tiny one. This is about the smallest in the batch. Turkish. Yep, you got the crescent, the star. I think those are scratches across there. I don't think they belong there. Come hurry, Yeti. That is a Turkey. Persian, 1965. One Kurus. And it is on top of a Lincoln cent. A little thing. It's like 1.5 grams. I think that's bigger than a trime, though. There it is. That's on top of a Lincoln. Huh. Covered in crap. There you go. There's a Lincoln for comparison. Little thing. Okay. Yeah, some are neat. Some are really neat. Here's another one. Nope. It's a little bigger. That's that Turkish thing. We're going to hold that out as the smallest. And look at this one. Or Sweden. Nope. Denmark. Where they mark the Danes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. Yeah, this is a smaller than a dime. S. B. Denmark. Denmark, a town that starts with S or B. Go ahead, name it. Name any town in Denmark. There's Copenhagen. The Hague. What could S and B mean? We'll slide it right off over here. It's 5 cents from somewhere. Someplace tropical and warm and sunny. They get ferns like that in the woods out here. It's from Singapore. All right, that's warm and sunny. 1995, Majula Singapura. Good. Not quite as nice as a Hong Kong nickel. It's a Singapore nickel. Biggin, that's got to be France. France or Italy, what would you say? We get the olive leaves in the head. With spaces between the leaves. It's Democracia. I bet you Norte del Media is the guy who designed it. Liberdade. Liberdade. Who's your Liberdaddy? Liberdade Republic. Escudos. 25 escudos. Remember that? Remember that? The dice? Portuguese. See the dice, think Portugal. Okay, 25 escudos. Our equivalent of a quarter. Here's a berry on the Bolivar. Ooh, 500 of them this time. 1999 Bolivars. Venezuela. Oh, God, more coffee. Silkeborg. Okay, I'm okay with that. Works for me. Silkborg. Man, how do they get the best names? We don't have any Silkborg in the United States. $500. So this is worth about 4 cents. 1988. Yep. 400 pesos, Mexico. All right. Oh, I need more coffee. Here's enough. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cider. I went 7 sided. Pesos. 1979. Before the devaluation. Diaz. $10. 10 pesos, I bet you. Doesn't matter, the back's all the same, just about. It's 10 pesos. Oh, there it is. I found the word. Diaz. Pesos. But I'm going to look inside this. Oh, wow. It's a double die. Unmistakable. You see the split serifs? There ain't no mistake in that one. Yep, you got split serifs all around. Edges, inside, the Z. Oh, this is a good training piece. These are really bold the way these are spread out. But you see nothing over here, right? How can that be? This is one of those that's pivoted. Okay, here's a demonstration. Okay, I need 2 circles. Oh, here's some. I need 2 circles of about the same size. Perfect. What do you got here? We got that Portuguese 25, no, Portuguese 50. 50 somethings. 50 escudos. And I got a Mexican penny. 20. That's not from Mexico. That's Mexico. There's 20 Mexican somethings. Okay. You got a hub. The hub is driven into the die to make the design, to transfer the design. Okay, the way it shifts, right, in between, because I'll retract it and press it in again. So you have these different classes, right? You can have something happen in between hubbing. It gets hit once, retracted, and then it can shift. It can spin, rotate, right? It can shift left, right, up, down. It can go in a direction, right? It can spin on an axis. See the finger, I'm just going to use that to keep it in place, right? See the way that works? And it's when it's spun, that's when you're going to have stronger doubling in one area of the coin and a weaker doubling on another area of the coin. Because we're not talking, you know, it's going to spin way over quite like this. That's just to demonstrate. But it can shift just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. You know, you're talking the thickness of the tip of a toothpick shift. All right, but if it spins just a little, you're going to end up with this sort of thing. We have doubling at this point, pretty considerable. Right, here's the thickness of that toothpick head. Yeah, it's just a fraction of the thickness of the toothpick head. Right, that'd be the farthest. Right, that's so my pivot point is opposite that. My pivot point is going to be over here by the 9, and this is where you have the least doubling. And as you go around away from that point, this is be K5. As I go further and further from K5, there you go, starts to increase, this doubling, starts to increase. Starts to increase. Now we got notches appearing. Increases, I got wide notches, strong separation, big fat notches. Right now this is just about opposite the 5 point. So now I'm going to start to decrease if I have any design elements over here. You know, smaller Smaller doubling. Not much of design elements over here, unfortunately. Okay, so my point of rotation is somewhere around this side, somewhere around here, probably closer to the 7, which would put it about 5 o'clock. That's probably the pivot. Silkeborg. Everybody's over here looking at Google Maps. I got it. It's Silkeborg. Yep, that's Mexico, and that is a double die. So now I got to check that out. How many is that? Diaz pesos, 1979, with some pretty strong doubling. Cool beans. Yeah, you can find stuff out there. Because they don't have a lot of collectors going through rolls of change. Dude, they're making $2 a day. You think they're going to save change? Gosh. That's a week's worth of groceries right there. That's a sack of corn. Here's a portcullis new penny. Great Britain. I bet you it's 1971. It's no, 1981. There's the Queen, Her Highness. She's not my queen. Here's a different one. Dominican Republic. Got that seal. It's 1 peso. Got some decent thickness to it. Anything on the edges? You know, there's something I haven't been checking. Where's that fat one we had? It's reeded, but only in parts, only in places. You got these gaps in the reeding. And they're regular gaps. Okay. Any words on the edges of these? Oh, hell yeah. What was this one? This is the $20 I can't even read this. What is this? $20, 1981. Mexico City is where it's made. Is it Mexican or is it Cultura Maya? Mayan culture. Mexico. And let's look at the edge. Look, we got words. We got words in the edge. It says, what does it say? It says, pendejo. Oh no, pendencia. It's a word it's the way we talk around here. Pendencia y libertad. So what's pendencia? Independencia. I thought it was something else. I don't speak much. I can say, you know, I used to have these guys that come to work and I say, hey, no trabajo, no dinero. And they freaking hump all day. There's the I. There's the I. Independence. There it is. Independencia. And there's the end of the libertad. Oh, what a great learning tool that is. Any more? Get big reading, little reading, intermittent reading. There's intermittent. Anything in between the reads? Read between the lines. Good. Nothing on them, on that stack of bolivars. Nothing on those. That is a growing stack of bolivars right there. Yeah, for a long time, U.S. coins didn't have anything on the side. What's this one? Got a big fat reading. Well, they brought back the new dollar coins and put words on the sides of that. Okay. Gives a nice clean design on the reverse. And you got to keep an eye on that because sometimes they're missing. And then you got something. What was this one? Nothing. Oh, here's Ho Chi Minh. That's Fu Manchu. Not a focus. Yes, Grasshopper. Grasshopper, you have everything in your hand you need to be a master. But I have nothing in my hand, master. You ever see that one? Yeah, this is David Carradine right here. Before he fought with Bill. It's 100 thingies. It's either 1990 thingies, right, made 2,000 years ago, or it's 100 thingies from 30 years ago. I don't know which. Take the belt away. Oh, God. What you got here? Give me something I can read. Da-da-da-da. Oh, Kaunjar Tesnika. Thibaratnia. Penny Blinka. Republica. There. That says Republica. Yeah, like a Soviet coin, it has Republica on their coinage. R-E-P, pi. U is probably a cast off of an upsilon. Pub. B, this thing has got to be a B-L-I-K-A. I'm going to guess. Republica. Gigos. I'm thinking Polish. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come back. Kaunjar. Boy, that's a tough one. Maybe there's a hint. The place burned down. It burned down in 1943. 1943. What's this site says? One dinar. Who does dinars? Kilimanjaro. Yugoslavia? Okay. Get the Soviet stars. Check the doubling. That's a tough one. Yugoslavia, huh? Republica. Good enough for me. We'll call it Yugoslavia. Kilimanjarian Yugoslavian Republic. Macedonia. I watched a video clip. What was that movie where Tom Hanks gets stuck in the airport? Centimos. That's a different one. I haven't seen this, I think. The LVMA. I don't know. It's a new one. This suggests Aztec, so I'm going to go with South America or Mayan. You get the Sesame Street Martian and Big Bird. 10 cents. And you see this? This is going to say kind of Uruguayan or Bolivia. Central de Reserva de Peru. There it is. Peru. What they have? They got the Nazca lines. They got anchovies. Here's France. They got earthquakes. 10 cents, 76. Those fish. Little one. Oh, another one of them things. Nope. We can figure this one out. It's a Hong Kong, I bet you 10 cents. Hong Kong 10. Hang 10. Well, where's Queen Elizabeth? Oh, I know. Because it's 1997. Hong Kong was their own independent place at the time. What do you got here? Another one of them heads. Carl Gustav, Sweden, 1978. That's a weird thing right there. Like an advertisement from the 60s. I got, what was the date? 78. Sweden was behind the times. Those aren't pillows. Where is your hand? Which one? That one? There's that one. Here's this one. See, the other one holds a coin. What the heck is this? Ah, Japanese. See that? Chrysanthemum. Land of the Rising Sun. What's it say? Now, how can you have Portugal on one side? Okay, that's clearly not the Japanese chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's Portuguese. There's your dice. I guess the dice rule. 20 escudos. Got some big scratch across there. I see that, and I'm thinking Japan. I think they have more segments than 8. Well, maybe we'll find one in all this. We don't know. Wow. Light as a feather. France, your money is worthless. Un franc. Oh, it's not France. It's Rwanda. $1985. Bank. National Bank of Rwanda. Wow, this is like the chintziest coin I've ever seen. What's that made out of? Oh, the on button would be better. There we go. You can't see it, so I'll read it to you. It's in grams, and that weighs 1.15 grams. 1.13. Can we see that? No. 1.13. A third of a penny weight, and it's bigger than a penny. I think it's made out of borax or something. Yeah, it's probably aluminum. Awful little things. How are you supposed to inspire confidence in your monetary system? Oh, there it is. Here's one we haven't seen. Oh! What's the country here? Tanman. We're down in the, where the hell were we? The sugar mills down around Okeechobee, Canal Point, Florida. Working at a sugar mill. You know, they got acres and acres and acres of sugar cane out there. Just, Jesus, the alligators and the mosquitoes. They were in equal proportions, right? And I'm working down there as a guy from Jamaica. And we're talking, you know, we're working on a boiler. We're ripping out the refractory in the side of the boiler. Then we put new anchors in, weld them on, and build a frame if we needed to pour. Otherwise, we just set up and just shoot the concrete on. It was a thermal concrete. And you get a pot, and you break these bags of powder into it. It's the concrete mix. It's a thermal refractory mix. And you hook it to a hose, and you got an air compressor feeding it. And at the end of the hose, where you shoot it, you got a water hose coming in too. Water goes into a little ring. You turn on the water, you turn on the air, you turn on the material, and everything flows and mixes in the air, sticks to the wall. So we can shoot. We can shoot overhead. Shit is heavy though. Out of many, one people. So they're kind of like doing the E pluribus one unum thing. But anyway, we're talking there. You know, we're eating lunch for like 2 hours. We're talking about, so how do you, because he's from Jamaica, how do you count? Oh, man, it's easy, man. Well, you get like different words for it? Oh, no, man. You go 1 man, 2 man. This here, that's 10 man. That's how you count in Jamaican. True story. Here's another one of those chintzy little things. This is from Italy. Italy, their bread is heavier than this coin. 10 man. Magnoli. Ravioli. Tremont. Das right, man. It's a plow. See, the plow, you get agriculture, the whole reason civilization began. You could, instead of hunt your food, you could just grow the stuff. What did we eat? We ate the seeds of grasses. We're grass seed eaters. That's what humans are. Because you can stay in place, get to know your terrain, do a little hunting, do some fishing, and raise grass seed, which is what wheat is. We don't have to hunt. That's too much. We could just eat grass seeds. Somebody thought that was a great idea back in the day. All right. Well, we've seen this. It's another drachma. It's a radioactive drachma. Okay, we'll put that in some lead. But a lot of coins, wheat or barley or whatever grain product you have, is a staple of the culture. Singapore. That's why wheat is so popular. See, the reason we were able to create a culture in the first place. If everybody's moving around all the time, you can't have a culture, you can't have a society. You don't need laws. That looks okay. Let's look at that T again. That's a little dye wear. Okay. I'm convinced. So that's why you see wheat on so many coins. Del Peru, 2008. What you got here? Look at this thing. A Christianity symbol. They got deer in Peru. Oh no, it's a llama. Oh man, they got llamas on their coins. You ever meet a llama? Man, they're just plain mean. They spit at you and stink to high heaven. I'm not shaving that and wearing that. I think stinks to high heaven. Now, what do you think I'm thinking? What do you got here? I've got no splits in the serifs. So that's not a design element. That looks consistent with mechanical doubling. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's filthy too. On the other side. Where's the other side? There's your stinking llama. Odd looking creatures, them llamas. Osama llama, Rama llama ding dong. That's Mama llama. My mama the longa. Okay, here's Vietnam. You see the every word has like 6 accenting marks. Kong Hao, brown cow. You got all these little accents everywhere. Is Vietnam. I think it's my first Vietnam coin. Okay, looks like Ho Chi Minh had already taken over. What's the date? 2003. There you go. Got the red star. 2000 Dong. Me love you long time. Yep. What you got here? Looks like a boathouse. It's a Hang Nang Nan Hang Na Nok Vietnam, which means Nang Hang Na Nok Vietnam. That's what it means. Death to Round Eye. This means I love you long time. That's what it means. You don't get those every day. You out of here, Silver? You stay groovy, baby. You have a good day, safe day. Come back home with all your fingers and toes. It's 1969 centavo. That's about as plain a design as they come. I must have had a limited budget for coin design back in the day in Brazil. Brazil, look, it's a republic. See the cap? What's going on with her eyebrows? Well, at least she didn't pluck her eyebrows and draw them in with a pen way up here. I'm not sure what that whole thing's about. I'm going to be cool and pluck my eyebrows and draw them in on my forehead with a pen. Another one of those. Wait, I've seen this one before. We've seen this one. No, we haven't seen this one. What is this one? I'm thinking coal miner. Hard work, and he's worked his fingers to the bone. I think it's a West Virginia commemorative penny. You get a lantern. Okay, it's coal mining. Who's big in coal? Who's got coal? Russia's got coal. Poland has coal. China's got coal. I'm not sure that's Chinese. You get some pinning going on. China? Could it be a hobo Chinese coal? You got P-A-W or P-A-N. You get English letters there. So I don't think it'd be China. Let's see. Is it coal? It's mining. How about South Africa? Maybe it's diamonds. It's Belgium. Belgium? What are they mining in Belgium? They make chocolate, for Christ's sakes. 1957, Belgium, 20 cents. That's darn peculiar. They must have been mining something in Africa. Their colonies there. Boy, that guy's just, he needs a sandwich. Huh. Okay, maybe there's some history there that I'm missing. It's a chocolate mine. They got a chocolate river. 10 pesos. Oh, we got some hot peppers. Nope, wait, that's an orchid, I think. Is that a pepper? A pea? An orchid? Okay, it's tropical. It's Artigas. Artigas. Oriental Republic of Artigas. Uruguay. There he is. Oh, his name's Artigas. That's him. Uruguay. Little one. Chocolate mine. Queen Elizabeth. Cayman Islands. There you go, 2005. Yeah, I was going to go to the Cayman Islands way back in the day. We ended up going to, I forget, man. We drank a lot of beer when we got there. Lauderdale. It's one bird. Okay. One Cayman Island penny. We had a pig here. I thought I saw a pig earlier. Nope. Starfish. 1973. Bermuda or Bahamas? One or the other. These Caribbean coins aren't too bad. They're kind of neat. Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Yeah, Bermuda has the pig. Bahamas has a starfish. We get these down here a lot in Florida because people get off the boat, you know, they spend their money in the vending machines or give it to the begging children of Miami. And they get spent pretty freely. Similar size, weight, composition. It's a freaking penny. What do you want? There you go. Those are kind of neat. Oh, what's this one? I don't know. Here she is. Here's Lizzie. 2008. She got all her chins. Okay. And where's this one from? You got that tremendously detailed background here. 1 penny. From where? I don't know, man. I got no idea. Elizabeth, Regina, Fire Department. Where's this one from? UK, is it? I don't see anything else on here. I think this could be, in fact, a British 1 penny. Which way's up? Yeah. Okay. And what's this thing? A harp? Could be. And this is a tapestry. That's a Bayeux tapestry. Extreme close-up. Ireland? Or Northern? What wouldn't it say Ireland on the front? All I see is 1 penny and a harp. Elizabeth II. She's got a crown on. Could be. I thought Irish was independent. How about Northern Ireland? Well, there it is. Harp is usually Ireland or dark beer. I got a Canadian coin, but it's from 1800s early on. That has a harp. Koningen, Netherlands again. There she is. What's her name? Julia. And you get 5 cents on that one. Older one. Good. What is it? Apples? Cherries? What are those? Lingonberries, I bet you. Yeah, some northerly berry. This is new. What you got here? You got some crazy head going on. Okay, girl in a burqa, Urdu writing. Okay, we got a girl. We got... Is this Urdu? I can't quite make that out. What do you think, Pakistan? It is... Nope. I bet you it's like Kazakhstan or something. 1988 drachma. Yeah. Hellenic Democratia. So what is this then? We got to decipher this mess. Where is this mess? There it is. L. Okay, lambda. Then we got M, pi, OU, Xi. I can't pronounce this. I can't even read this. Okay, enough of that. Coffee time. What's this one? Name that one. This should be easy. Is that Einstein? Look at this. You get Albert Einstein on the Brazilian coin. No, wait a minute. That's not Einstein. But I'm definitely going to get I'm going to grow my beard out so I get the sideburns. Pedro 1. Good relief on that one. 10 cents. Good night, Mike Wolf. You stay groovy out there. Look. What's that other one? This is 25. See the doubling? And this is 10. No doubling. Same pattern. 2 stars out, 2 stars in, 1 star below. Over here, 2 stars out, 2 stars in, 1 below. There, we got a reference. These are sharp. These are doubled, split, heavily rotated, strongly doubled. Okay, let's look at cents, and let's look at these lines. Whereas over here, I get a lot of doubling on these lines. Over here, date, and down here, this little ribbony thing. What is that? What do we call that? A ribbony thing? It's pretty sharp. On that one, it's doubled. Inside of the date, side of the date. All right, let's look at centavos. Okay, I think we can decide that this 25 is heavily doubled, and this is pretty normal over there. Well, I'll be keeping that 25 then. What was the date on that? 2002, 25 centavos. That's what took my eye initially, was the shape of and design elements and features of the letters. Then I saw the stars. Where'd they go? Then we saw this. Now we got another one. Good. They're out there. You can find them. You can't find much in U.S. coins. Grab some stuff from wherever, because I think, you know, they screw up a lot of stuff over in Chile. Here you go. Some sort of weird-looking bird. That is a sick carcass on the back of that coin. What is that? Yep, deer and turkey. And dollars. What? Santiago, maybe? Chile? A griffon. It's 100 pesos, 98. Which means it's probably good for about a nickel. Well, no matter. You get a griffin. Well, it's a bird with a face of Big Ugly Sue. Not sure what that is. That's just a regular old deer. Got somewhere. Well, there it is. What's this one? Oop, it's got that chick on there. That's Mexico. How many? Cincos. That's 5 cents. Hey, California greenhorn fisherman. Older one, 1952. Old Mexican 5 cents. We're just looking. I picked up some foreign coins. It seemed like a good distraction. Whoa, but we can talk about foreign coins. We've been finding some stuff. Oh, look at how small these are. I got a couple of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them. What's this one? No, different. It's a little bigger. Yeah, we got Barry again. There's Barry. And he's on a 10. Whereas that stack of them is 20s. Then we got Little Barry. We got Mini Me on Barry. No, these are Republica Oriental of Uruguay. I got a couple of them, same thing. It's not Barry. And it's 10 centésimos. Little things. Here's a Lincoln. Here's that 10 centésimos. Little things. That look like a grease-filled die to you? Clean, crisp and clear. 10 centésimos, 94. Yeah, that's a greaser. 10 centésimos, 94. Yeah, okay. Wonder who made that. Because what a sloppy job. As long as we got them, if they're going to be that sloppy, let's compare the fronts. Is anything standing out? No, that's just a greasy one. Then get this other one. It's Juliana. Again, little tiny thing. 1971, 10 cents. And let's put that on Lincoln. Yeah, little thing. Cool beans at work on lunch. Geez, I wish I could be more entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, we found some neat things. We found a couple of double dies on these old coins. We found some neat designs. What you got? French. There's your wheat. There's a battle axe. We get this thing, which we have to figure out what that is yet. Yep, French States. Light. Yeah, aluminum. 1 franc, 43. So this was during the World War II occupation. That's why it's so darn chintzy. Is that why there's a battle axe on there? But for 1 franc, 1943, that's occupation currency. course, they didn't figure it was just an occupation. They had already annexed France. This is actually part of Germany, a German state at the time. Well, that one's shiny. Look how clean that is. Can you see that? 2013. Oh, good. It's fairly new. That's why it's in such great shape. Look at the luster on that. I wonder where that's from. It says 10 pesos de Chile. Real shiner. Okay, let's look at it. Scope. Yeah, great shape. A little contact in his cheek, lower jaw. Libertador B. O'Higgins. Probably a general. Got that. And I bet you that is a Santiago, Chile mint mark. Or name another big town in Chile. And how many people in Santiago? Do they make them themselves, or they send them out to be made? Yeah. Plenty good color on that. And it's got a yeller. Yeah, I'm thinking a copper nickel mix. A little lighter. That's a lot lighter than it might want to be for that size. Peru, real big shiner here. 2010. And your llama. That's Meli llamas. When it comes to coins, would you prefer copper coins or bronze? What is worth more? I like copper. Copper picks up more toning over time, so they tend to lose their redness. Bronze is a mix that has more tin, right? That's what bronze is. Bronze holds up well in maritime environments, which is why it's such a popular metal. It doesn't corrode. Well, it will over time, but it doesn't rust. Holds up well. Let's see. There's copper. There's a more coppery coin. There you go. This is, let's see. Let's find some bronze. That's down. See the little ring in there? That'd be a little more bronzy. What's it? What is it? 1980. Drachma. 1 drachma. Got the boat on it. See, maritime. That sounds a bit more brassy. Got a bit of color to it. The weight is about right for a brassy coin. It's a more dense than these zincs for sure. That's more coppery and brown. Here's a copper that was cleaned, just polished. That went through a rock tumbler, that one. And then you got this stuff, which is very lightweight. No, I don't think that's copper or brass or bronze. I think that's a mix of that Chile new one. That's some other material. I don't know what that is. I'd have to look it up. Magnesium in there. I think usually the copper gives it a golden color. What was that one? That was that tiny one. It's a coppery looking thing. Nah, I'm thinking that's plated with copper. Oh, here. Yeah, it's a euro. We'll all get together and make euros and put out worthless crap for coins. What a great idea, they said. All right. Another one of those circle ones. We still haven't figured that one out. All right, what's this? Little thing. Singapore. What's that one going to be? 5 cents? Yep. We got them. I like the copper. You get such good color with it. Oh, this one we haven't seen. What's on the front? 25 centimos. Philippines. And it's a gear with a sun and another gear and, well, I don't really understand the meaning here. Central Bank of the Philippines. 93. The Chile 75 is made out of copper nickel. Okay. What's that one? Peru 2010. This one. Where'd that China go? I lost it. Oh, it's right in front of me. And that is the Chile, no date. Chile recent, I think it was 13. Chile recent 10 pesos, 2013. That's that shiner. They say it's bright, it's light yellow. I suppose it's supposed to be reflective of gold or some darn thing. Hola, back. I missed anything? No. We're just talking coins and stuff. Yeah, wait, you missed a couple of double dives. Did you see those? What you got here? Oh, we got the Taiwan Towers. All right, name that town. Name that country. Oh, lightweight. Pink. Good for 10. Whatevers. And we got no idea where this is from. None. We will never know. What language is that? Korea? Well, there's 10 of them. 10 won. 10 dong. Hangul. Portcullis, England. 1. New penny. Date 76. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. 200 years since we told them to go do what they do with themselves. 5. What is it? 5 what? 5 boomerangs. No, 5 booterangs. Check out the fancy modern design on the 1998 Spanish. What is this? It's not a boot. I got no idea what this is supposed to be. But it's Spanish and it's good for 5. Pitas. Okay. Don't liquor up your coin designers. Another one of these. Korea? No, it's a different design on the words. Here's 10. 10, is this 10 Hangul? It's 10 H. Star suggests Soviet bloc. Czechoslovakia, 76. That's the Czech Republic. Czechoslovenska. Jeez. See the little star? Yeah. See the star? I think Soviet bloc. So you want to see before, you know, the late 80s. Magyar? What was Magyar? Look at another one of the Magyar things. They get a bridge this time. They're moving ahead. Magyar. Nepkaz. Tarsesa. Sag. Oop, we get the bridge here. Oh, it's the same side. What do we decide that was? 1050 filler. What is it? British Petroleum. Hungary? 5 fillers? Huh. I don't know about what the heck this is. Magyar, is that Hungary? I'm not familiar with Magyars. But they're up the bridge building. You think they'd do something about their really lightweight coinage. Gosh, what is it? What is it on this one? It's the size of a nickel. boom. Wait for it. That's the size of a nickel. Have we got a nickel? Hell no. Well, there's this thing. 1.3 grams. 1.3 grams. It's like a quarter the weight of a nickel. That Magyar thingy. Some of the stuff is just junk. Oh, some more of those paraparas. Czechoslovakia. Is that what we decided? Blankia. Yugoslavia. Paraparas. 5 of them. And that's a 65 when there was still Yugoslavia. Ooh, look. Hong Kong 10 cents. Should be the man. There he is. There's George VI. These things go back to the 1860s. Similar design. Almost no change. Oh, wait, is that a harp? No. It's Frank. Frank, you here? Hey, Nuno, how are you? It's all scratched up. Republic Rwanda. Another one of those. So you got junky coinage and it's damaged and worn. 1977. Well, I don't imagine that would carry any numismatic value. But if you don't have a Rwandan 5 cents, no, a Rwandan franc, well, there's one right there. That's okay. We're just going to give them away, probably. Here's a Republica Chile. This is not as shiny as the other one. 10 pesos. Still golden. All right, we're about down to the bottom. Have those 5 Spanish things. Where's the home? And here's 50 somethings. We'll never know. We can't read that. That's different. We'll look at that one. Now we've seen that one. We've seen this one. Oh, we'll look at that one. 5p. This is a neat design. Is that Barry? I think that's Barry. Yeah, some of the stuff we'll never see. Okay, keep going. Let's go. Where are you? It's some sort of grain, probably wheat or something. RP, rupees, 50 RP. The Bank of Indonesia. Rupiah. 1971. This is the one that wasn't buried by the volcano. Magyar. People are hungry. Imagine so. They sure spelled Czech. Yeah. Well, I think it comes down to the schooling, right? My grandmother was a Tibbets, right? Her parents were, her father was a Tibbets. His father was a Tebbet. His father was a Tabet. His father was a Tabut. They didn't have schools back then, so nobody knew how to write. Well, that's what somebody wrote somewhere when they recorded names. But once they put in regular schooling, it was a whole lot easier. There it is. We've seen this one before. Magyar. Get the birds. Polish, I think it was. Whatever it is. Soviet bloc. Well, there it is. Is this Barry again? That's not Barry. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Carlos. Carlos won. Rey de España. Russian. Could be East German for all I know. 5 Peter. It's got a shield. Got this wreath around the shield. Looks like the happy and sad comic of Shakespeare. It's a strange thing. Okay. This little thing. Philippines. Melchora Aquino. Mrs. Aquino? So she was in the butt of the shoes. Who was that? Big old bird. Wanda Sanderlana. 5 cents. Okay, we got the guy with the glasses. If I'm going to be on a coin, I'm going to pick up my glasses first so I don't look like a dork. Like this guy from wherever. And that's got to be like Taiwanese or Siamese or Myanmar or Burma or something. That's got to be Thailand. Look at this thing. You got some weird shit over there, man. Okay. Last couple of them. Yep, you got that 5 Spanish pitas again. You know, Mexico, you get these circle over the M. On these Spanish 5 pitas, it's a crown over an M. 1998, España. M. What town in Spain starts with M? Madrid. I bet you that's what that is. Okay, you got some sort of, what is that, seaweed? Algae? Bacillus? Oh, it's a grain. Some sort of big, heavy-duty grain. 50 yin-yangs. We'll never know. Over here, you got his cousin. It's Arabic. I'll never figure that one out. It's pretty filthy, but you got something on the front. What do you got? Bird, shield, pikes, words, stains. Okay. I don't make any sense of that. That's all of them. You can find stuff in these, right? Where's those 2 doubles go? You can find stuff. We went through 100 coins here, and we found 2 pretty darn strong double dies. You got this one, which is huge, on 10 1975 pesos. Right? And that one leaps right out. Yeah, you got splits, bold splits, and that winds down as you go around clockwise until it disappears. And then you got this one over here, which is jumping out of the stars. I mean, that's some of the strongest separation I've seen. Kind of slick. Just about everything double on this. Okay, not so much up here. But definitely over there. They're out there. There is a variety in that coin. 1975 pesetas. Which ones do we got here? I got centavos and pesos. Everything else is in a pile. I can't find that. Imelda Marcos. Yeah, she's the one that had the shoes. That's right. Brazilian one is DDO. Which one's Brazil? That's Mexico. The 25, there it is. That's 25 Brazil something. It's Brazil. There's Brazil. And it's only on the one side. What do you got going on here? I'll have to look and see what this is. What's going on there? That might be part of the design element. I'm not sure. But the back of it is the 25 cents with the pretty substantial doubling. Okay. Well, it'll make a good learning tool if nothing else. Yeah, that's for sure a DDO. We found another one, and it was a 10 cents that did not have the doubling. And on this one, it's pretty sharp and clear. We can tell what that one is and how it was made. Yeah, we got some solid splits on that one. Well, good. We found a couple neat things. Yes, and there is a variety on the outburst with a middle risk. Some coins continue the risk through the 25. I don't understand the middle risk that you're talking about. On the obverse, okay, here's that Brazilian coin, 25. I've got this odd situation going on. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's a contaminant. I'm going to have to look at that. Yeah, that's raised. That is raised metal. You'll find these bits are raised. They have 3 risks on the right of the 25. There's the 25. I got 2 stars. Is this the risk? These sections? 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to zoom out. Lines. Aha. There you go. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. Those are risks. All right. I'll accept that. That's them. We can point to them. There's 1 risk. That line is what Nuno is calling a risk. There's a second line and there's a third line. And they make some sort of globe pattern or something. Like a globe with a banner or something. But we got doubling in the stars all across the whole darn thing. The middle one is what we're looking for. That's this line. And what are we looking for there? Something perhaps where it meets. I got some little blemishes inside there. And something here. Yep. The middle one goes through the 25. Nope, that one does not go through this 25. It goes up to it. And I've got that same raised metal bit as I have on the other side. And this does not go through it. This is the lower one. That's the middle one here. So I think the lower one here could go through the 25. It ends here. This is the lower of the 3. That one through would be over here. But I see no evidence of it over here. But I do have these raised patterns, whatever the heck this sort of thing is. So I guess I don't have that that awesome one. I have the intersection here. That's what this is. That same raised metal. Yeah, like something had gotten on the die and eaten it away. So if I have the middle one goes through the 25, it'll come out over here somewhere. This one doesn't. There's the top one. There's a middle one. It'll come out over here. All right. So if it goes to the middle one, that's a keeper. Zoom back up. All right. Geez, we got somebody here who knows something about coins, so it's about time. Nuno's saying that if this middle line goes through the 25, and I don't know if that means, would it be in the numeral itself or just show up on the other side over here? A DDO is always a DDO. Oh, it's a strong one. You can see this one. Well, I can't. I suspect that'd be visible with a naked eye. It's so darn strong. Yeah, we found a comparison, and yeah, that's doubled. These lines are doubled. Those lines are doubled. Those are doubled. Cents doubled. Whole darn things. That's just a train wreck. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And what was it? 2002. So it's fairly recent. Their technology should be up. I don't know why they're getting so much. I think it stops on the 2, he said. So that middle line goes through the 5 and stops on the 2. So it actually crosses the 5, is what you'd be saying? Yeah. Yeah, they're probably out there. It stops at the 2. Well, outstanding. Yes. On top of the 5. That would make sense because if it stops at the 2, that's the only device in between. All right, we'll keep an eye out. Don't know if we're going to encounter it again. Okay, we've gone through the pile. That's not bad. I got to get some sleep in. We have a sale tonight at 9. Oh, I'll probably start at 8 o'clock because I got a bunch of stuff anyway. And we'll go from there. And tomorrow for Coin Class, we're going to talk about professionalism. Because we need to talk about that. Get some ideas. Let's work on this. Work on ethics some more. Yeah. Here's these coins. I have a Spanish one to show you. I'll mail you the double star print. All right. I'm going to hold on to this because I keep this sort of thing. I have no idea what the value would be on 25 centavos from Brazil. I don't even know what the exchange rate is. I could probably look it up, though. I imagine it wouldn't be much more than nickel. And the doubling, it's pretty significant, but you get a lot of wear in the coin. It's lost a lot of its original luster. It's got this oddity with this raised metal bits. I don't know what that is exactly. It's as if the planchet was laminated. That's some grime in there. Well, why not? It'll be fun. Franco coin, 1960. There's a Spanish one. Well, we'd be more than happy to take a look, by God. Teodoro. Here he is. Yeah, but we've been going for 2.5 hours. It's 6:30 in the morning. Yeah. We've been going for a while. Jeff Tabby, I got an idea about video series for Lincolns. Not sure how many years to cover in one video. 1. 10. You can do a decade and break it into single years. You know, do the whole series. Do an overview. Then break it down. But typically 1 makes for a great library of work. Hey, Pitcher, how are ya? We've been going over these forums, talking, drinking coffee, gone through the coffee. I'm wearing out and was going to call it after 2.5 hours. That's good stuff right there. Okay, if you want to see what we're talking about, go back and watch the whole thing all over again. Some neat stuff in here. Where'd it go? Forums. Are they worth collecting? Sure. Are they expensive? No. How many countries, how many different countries can you put together? Because there's hundreds of them out there. And some of these things, the exchange rate is so darn slow. These are probably like 20 for a penny or something. Probably why I got a bunch of them. Yeah. All the same. Same date. Everything. Good rest. Going to work again. See ya. Thank you, Mark. Nuno Gonzalo Santos Marquez. Marquez? Pretty picture. Yeah, I miss you, but I was all busy all over the internet doing other stuff. God, there's so much to do. I'm in touch with you. All right, guys. I want to thank you for stopping in. We'll do it again. No question about it. You stay groovy. I'm going to hit the sack for a little bit.